Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about how we celebrate autumn equinox. And first, I'm going to talk about how our ancestors celebrated autumn equinox, like why it got started, what was the reason for this celebration in the first place. So, for those of you who are new to witchcraft or paganism, there is the Wheel of the Year, and there's 8 holidays around that are like evenly spaced around that wheel. Three of the holidays are harvest celebrations, and that's what autumn equinox is. It is a harvest celebration. Or some people look at it as more of just a celebration of a change in seasons, and that's more of like what it is for us, in this modern day, because we're not actually farmers in our family. If you are a farmer, then maybe this would have more meaning for you if you celebrated celebrated specifically for the harvest. I mean, it makes sense if you think about it. If you are a farmer and you've just worked your tail off harder than you do for the majority of the year, and it's kind of the end of harvest season, you've got all your food ready for the winter. It's definitely cause for celebration. But in these modern times where most of us get our food, just easily, it's already set up for us at the store, then obviously that's not going to hold as much. It's not going to be so much of a spiritual celebration for us as it is for people who that is their livelihood. So that's how this holiday got started. It is also referred to as the witches' Thanksgiving. It is where Thanksgiving comes from. And we in our family don't really celebrate in November. We've only done it one time. We had this amazing Thanksgiving party dinner that we put together when we were in the military for other military families. And we had a blast. We had a wonderful time hosting that. We had a great time. But other than that, we just normally do it in the autumn equinox in September. And just the name of the game is gratitude. We do activities where we celebrate our gratitude. We take the time to think about the things that we are grateful for, and that for us is uh, the most important part of autumn equinox, or Mabon, as many people call it. Um, so we also celebrate the changing of the seasons, and there's a few ways that you can do that are practical and modern, that fit into our lifestyle these days. One of them is, I mean, the most practical thing you can do, changing everything in your house from summer to fall. Whether that be clothing, whether it's putting away fans and bringing out heaters, or just depending on your climate and where you are. Clothing, of course, is going to change up. In my house, we also change the scents. I love my house to smell really good, but I also like for it to match up with the seasons. So, I put away all of the like tropical fruity scents of summer and bring out the more spicy gourmand dessert comfort scents of fall and winter. So, I actually am going to be buying today from my friend who is a Scentsy consultant. I'm going to be placing an order today with Scentsy, and I'm getting a warmer, and then like a couple of things for like something for like my husband's car, and like something for the closet, something for the bathroom. But I really wanted some nice fall scents, and so I'm getting like I think, oh, caramel apple is the scent that I'm getting for the Scentsy warmer. If you want to see what that looks like, then you can follow me on Instagram, and I'll link that down in the description box below. We're also going to be making cinnamon pine cones, which are super easy and super cheap. And they work very well. I will also post that next week. I will post that whenever they're done, because it does take a little bit of preparation and planning. So today we're going to go out and we're going to go get pine cones from outside. And then you soak them for 2 hours in water. Then you put them in the oven for 3 hours at about 250 to make sure and it dries them out, opens them up, kills all the bugs, bacteria, and everything like that. And then you put them in a Ziploc bag with some cinnamon, liquid potpourri. Well, I mean, you could use any scent you want, but we choose cinnamon. And you can get a bottle of it, a giant bottle of it, for $1 at the Dollar Tree. For $1 at the Dollar Tree. You shake it up in a Ziploc bag, with that, seal it, you put it away for a week, and then next week, just in time for autumn equinox, they will be ready. We can set them out. You can set them in a nice bowl, a decorative bowl, vase, platter, whatever, and it'll make a nice, warm, welcoming scent for your living room, dining room, wherever you want to set it up. So that some people think of cinnamon as more of a Christmassy scent. For me, it's more of a fall scent. I mean, everybody's got their scents that they associate with different times of the year, you know. So that's whenever I put that out. And then let's see, there's oh, the gratitude garland. I forgot to tell you guys about the gratitude garland. So a lot of people do a gratitude tree where they have like a little tree and they write on like a ribbon or whatever else, something that they're thankful for. Everybody in the family does that. They tie it to the little tree. But I saw maple leaf garlands at the Dollar Tree. Again, the Dollar Tree, only $1. And I got some gold pens. We're all going to write the things that we're grateful for on each of the maple leaves and hang that up. And I was thinking that, it'd be nice if we save those and each year we get another garland to add, maybe twist it up in there and then add more things that we're thankful for. And I think it'll be nice each year to like read through the other things that we were thankful for in years past, even though for the most part it'll be the same thing. It's just, I think it'd be like a nice thing to do again during the season whenever you are trying to concentrate on gratitude and charity, giving more. If you have more than you need, then I think it's very important to take this time to go ahead and find ways to help out others who don't have as much, who have been less fortunate lately. So that's definitely something that you should look into, where different homeless shelters in the area, maybe that sort of thing, especially since it's getting colder. See if there's anything you can donate. So another thing that we like to do, there's farmers markets, harvest festivals, different things like that that are local in most places. You just look up online, see what you can find. You can even go on Facebook, your town's Facebook, and see what they have going on so that you don't miss out on that. A lot of these things are free. Some things cost a little bit of money, but yeah, just find out ahead of time and decide what you want to do. I know some people do apple picking, pumpkin patch, and all that stuff. I never really got into that, but to each their own. Definitely goes along with this time of the season, time of the year, I should say. And then I like to do a feast, a nice traditional harvest feast. So traditional foods would be apples, grapes, pomegranates, pumpkins, squash, blackberries. And so what I'm going to be doing this year for the feast is I'm going to put out a autumn equinox, like a charcuterie board. So I'm going to put apple slices with like hot caramel dip, some crackers with my spicy blackberry dip. If you guys are interested, I can give you that recipe and show you how I set that all up. I'll put pictures of it on my Instagram as well next week. And then grapes, of course. And so that's apples, grapes, and blackberries, which are all traditional. And then I think we'll probably, for the main course, we'll have either veggie soup, veggie stew, or chili, something that's really like warm and comforting. And for dessert, I'm going to be making maple cookies. And this year I got a maple leaf shaped cookie cutter so that the maple cookies can be maple leaf shaped. So I'm really excited for that. Hopefully they turn out well. I always manage to screw up little crafts like that. So baking, I guess. I can bake just fine. It's just crafting. Anything that's like crafty, I just always screw it up. So then, yeah, so we're going to be doing that. And then also, my husband and I actually got married 8 years ago on autumn equinox. So each year we kind of combine that a little bit with like our anniversary. Like maybe we get some like wine, send the kids to bed early a little bit. I don't trust anybody to watch my kids. So when we want to have alone time, if we want to do something special, we just stay up late. We just schedule for the weekend. We stay up late and we do whatever it is we want to do. Maybe get some wine or something like that, dessert wine. And then I'm also looking at, since we don't live far from Sleepy Hollow, and I am obsessed with Sleepy Hollow. It's one of my favorite Halloween movies and one of my favorite stories. We may actually go to Sleepy Hollow next weekend. I know that sometimes they do different things up there, but if they aren't having any events, I can at least go to the Lyndhurst Castle. I'm going to take pictures of that because I am obsessed with like neo-Gothic castles in general, but yeah. Then there's like the Sleepy Hollow Bridge, the Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. The kids will probably think that's like boring as hell, but you know, like I really want to do it. And you know what? It's our anniversary, so it's about us and what we like. So yeah, those are our plans for autumn equinox this year and like what we typically do. I don't think that I'm missing anything. Other than that, we have some other fall traditions. One of them is themed movie nights where we watch spooky movies and I make a dinner that goes along with it. I don't know if that really like is more like Halloweeny, but yeah, I start in September is when I start doing the spooky movie nights. This weekend we're gonna be doing Frankenstein, so I'm really excited for that. I'm making like a Frankenstein pasta and a Frankenstein Rice Krispie treats. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Lots of yummy food coming. That's like another big thing about fall is just like all the yummy food. So yeah, so that's how we celebrate. As far as doing any specific rituals, I personally don't do like planned out rituals. I make ritual out of absolutely like everything. Like to me, everything in magic is like always like, whoops, practical things, practical magic, you know, right? So like just focusing my intentions and like thinking about certain things to meditate on. And in this time of year, it's gratitude and charity. And so I try to better myself and always check myself. This is a good time to check your privilege, and check. I keep hearing like something outside. I'm like, what is going on out there? I don't know. The neighbors are up to something silly. I don't know. So yeah, this is a good time of year to make sure that you are not like if you're doing well, that you're not getting too big of a head, that you're not feeling too entitled, that you're not being greedy, and that you haven't forgotten the little people, right? And if you're not doing well, see if there's, you know, like reach out to your group. If you don't have like a group of friends, you know, join my little witchy circle, okay? Like be friends with me, like, subscribe, let's like start a group and everything. We can share our problems, we can share our burdens together. All right, well, you know what? I should probably cut it off here because I'm running low on time on my camera, but please don't hesitate to ever reach out to me. I would love to build a community, a virtual coven, if you will. So yeah, like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.